Good morning, Santa Clarita. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're here on your hometown station, FM 98.1 and AM 1220. We are here today, and it is that time of year. Hope everybody's had a wonderful Halloween celebration. We know that Thanksgiving is coming up, but this is the big exciting event that is Festival of Trees with the Boys and Girls Club. And I'd love to introduce my guests. I've got Anne-Marie Bjorkman and Matthew Nelson. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning.
Thank you both for showing up. I know things are getting crazy for you guys at the Boys and Girls Club because you've got the little elves and Santa and everybody just doing their thing.
Yep.
We are going to talk about Festival of Trees, and I can't wait to get into that conversation because, as you guys told me off air, there's a lot of big, exciting changes, new things to look forward to. But first, we have to do our homework. I can't imagine anybody in Santa Clarita that does not know about the Boys and Girls Club, your national organization. So even if you're not from Santa Clarita, you probably have heard of them, been exposed, your kids have gone there. If they haven't, let's tell them why Santa Clarita's Boys and Girls Clubs are the most amazing benefit to our community right now.
Thank you, Janice. Yeah, Boys and Girls Clubs of Santa Clarita. We have two local clubhouses, one in Newhall, one in Canyon Country, and we are open to all youth, 7 and older. Membership is only $60 for the year for the first child, and $45 for each additional. And
you can't get a gym membership as cheap for cheap
no,
as that. You know what I'm saying?
$5 a month, basically.
Yes.
And we don't turn anyone away. So if somebody needs scholarship, something, we work it out. But we are all about being a safe, positive place for the kids after school. When school gets out, that time between 3, 4, 4:30, when parents are still at work, that is when juvenile crime peaks. That's when kids are left unattended. They get into things at home or in the neighborhood. And the Boys and Girls Club is a place for them to go where parents know that their kids are going to be safe, that they're going to be able to get their homework done, that they can get a snack each day, and that they're going to have healthy activities and opportunities going on. We have sports leagues, we have fun games, we take them outside, so we keep the kids active. So when you hear people say, kids these days, they don't play like they used to. Well, the Boys and Girls Club, they do. They sure do.
Oh, I love it. So what's the big sport right now? What's going on at the clubs?
So we have flag football going on right now. Yeah, we that's wrapping up in the next couple weeks. We had to postpone a couple games with the smoke and the challenges we've had this last month. And then we also had a really fun brand new program. It's the first ever. It's called the Z-Tag League. So it's a tag game. It's kind of like laser tag in the sense that the kids use these sensors. Oh. So, what's the biggest issue?
Don't have to touch each other.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah.
Or they say, I tagged you. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. There's
it.
none of that. Instead, when they get close to each other, there's these sensors that they're wearing on their arms that tag each other.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really cool. And so the game can be designed for all kinds of different games, and they're kind of like video game based games and activities like tower defense or these different games you can play on your phone. And so the kids that are playing on their phones, that are playing video games, it really appeals to them, gets them excited to do something. It's really cool.
Gets them up out of the chair.
Yeah, it gets them
That's
out.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Not
Gets them
sitting
out in some fresh air. Hopefully,
running
You
around
do
with
this
their
outside at the
friends.
park, or
We did
do
it in the
indoors?
gym. We did it indoors because it was zombie themed.
Oh, good Lord.
Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
October, zombie theme.
Somebody was thinking.
Yep.
Very clever.
So we've been playing it all in the last year, kind of piloting the program, and we put it into a league format, and we did 5 weeks, and we had 4 different teams of 6 to 8 kids per team, and we put them in jerseys, and these are kids who aren't playing flag football. They're not playing basketball, but they're like part of a team, and they would practice. They were talking strategy. They're who's going to be the zombie, who's going to be the doctor, because there's a doctor who can save the kids.
Oh boy!
Yeah,
and then
we put out obstacles and these like cool lights, and it was really cool. It was a whole big experiment. So
now, was this a brand new concept for your Boys and Girls Club, or was this done somewhere else and you guys took it over?
This is brand new for us.
Somebody creative in your at your place.
Yeah, so there's the inventor of this program. He's a local guy, and so he and he's trying to get the program going. And he said, "You guys want to pilot this? Help me develop it." And so we
Cool.
said, "Absolutely." So the kids are, they're interacting with Quan, who is an inventor, entrepreneur, and designer of this game. And then the kids are giving feedback, and they're helping to develop it.
Win-win.
It's win-win.
I love it.
Yeah, and it's something that it would be outside our budget to purchase. So
Understood.
it's been really, really cool. And so the kids are running, dodging.
That's my favorite. They're running and they're having conversations about how this game could be changed or what could be done, and just the fact of getting kids out and moving off their phones.
Absolutely.
And what Matt said was really important. Maybe they're not part of a football team or a basketball or baseball, so they're doing something. They are part of a team, are learning to work with other kids.
That's important.
That is completely golden.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well said. I am so excited for you guys. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Anything
Thank
with
you.
zombies, Matt's very
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
Well, we all
Like
have our
Halloween
things.
stuff. Yeah. So our next league in the spring is basketball. So anybody 7 and older who wants to sign their kids up for basketball, now's the time to come by, sign your kid up, get them on the team, because they'll be starting practices in about a month or so.
Okay, as a
Yeah.
mom of girls, I have to ask: are these
It's
games just
co-ed, and
you.
it's great for first timers. As you get older, we have a 16 to 18-year-old division. It gets a little more. It's more competitive as they get older, but especially for the younger ones, it's great because it's a good introductory program. We've had kids who have learned the game with us at the club and gone on to club teams or high school teams.
Good.
We have a young man, Richard, who never played basketball before, learned at the club, went on to be a star at his high school, and now
No
is
way.
going to college on a scholarship playing
No
basketball.
way.
Yeah.
How cool is
Yeah.
that? Great story.
Yep.
Love
Love
that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's what it's all about.
And I know when I have the Assistance League ladies come in, they always want to talk about the robotics. Is that ongoing or is
Yeah,
that
the
so
Zonta
great.
program.
Zonta,
Yep.
sorry, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
that-
Girls Robotic is going
I
strong.
heard the
They
girls were
love
better
it.
than the boys. I'm
The
just
girls,
saying.
they have some skills that the boys don't
not.
have. Yeah. They seem to communicate better, collaborate, and, putting them, it's really great because it's only girls. And so the Zonta women, they are their mentors and trainers for this program. And some of them are learning with the girls, which is great.
Sure.
And we've been doing this for over a decade. It's been going for a long time. And it exposes our young women, our young girls to science, technology, engineering, and they're told you can do this, which is so
Absolutely.
important because for so long we told girls, you're not good at math, you're not, even girls who score better in math are still less likely to go into engineering careers than boys, even though they score better. They just don't believe it. So at the club, it's really important, and it's a great partnership with Zonta. We're telling these girls, yes, you can, and it's worked. It's worked.
And you're disguising it as fun. So.
Yeah.
Those girls
Right.
are so excited when we'll pop in and they are just like, stop, and they just want you to stand there and you're watching everything they're doing, and then they're explaining it, and I'm like, whoa, that just went completely over my head.
Yeah.
When you said the Zonta ladies are learning as well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, and the girls are so excited, and then the best part, really, in my opinion, I mean, it's great the girls are learning. The pride on the Zonta ladies as they're standing over, like, I did that, I gave back, I helped those girls. They're both.
Another
I don't know
win-win.
who's
Yeah.
got the bigger
Another
smile in there.
win-win.
It's really fun. It's
That's
fun.
yeah.
And a
That's
lot
a
of
secret
talking.
of volunteering.
A lot of talking in there.
You guys have the best nonprofit because
We're-
it is
it's
all
fun.
fun based.
It really is so much fun.
It
It's
is, and you're impacting these kids' lives. And I mean, if you could look at the young man who never played basketball, something as simple as that, never played basketball before, and now he's going off to college on a scholarship to play.
Yeah.
You just changed his life. Potentially,
Absolutely.
you could change
Yeah.
his future. I mean,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
think
Absolutely.
about that. It's
Yep.
amazing.
Yep.
You guys, you mentioned about homework help. That's a big one for parents as well. And you guys do have computer labs or computers available. It's funny because when I travel with my iPad, but I can't print. You don't
Oh,
think
yeah.
about when you're at home with your computer and your laptop and all that stuff as an adult. You take that for granted. Some of these kids, how do they do their homework?
It's really
if they
interesting.
don't have that available, so that's
Right.
that's a huge benefit that the boys and girls offer.
It is.
Boys and girls club.
Is homework school? It's all on devices. It's technology.
It
They're
is.
writing
and
essays
not
on
every
Google
family can
Docs.
afford.
Right.
I
Right.
remember when my girls were in high school and it was the first year Alamany went to the iPads and you had to purchase it, and I'm thinking $500 for an iPad.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Absolutely.
first year, it was crazy. I mean, yes, we could afford it, but for some kids, some families, it's out of reach. So
Yeah.
absolutely, I appreciate that. That's a component that I'm sure a lot of the parents appreciate. Again, $60 for the year, and your
Absolutely.
kid is
Yeah.
getting homework help. They're getting a healthy snack every day. They're getting out. They're playing. They're learning how to work with others, be on a team. You know, it can't get any better.
You know what I love is that it's such a, when those kids come in, they're like, they've got their, kids do better with routine, they do better
Absolutely.
with structure.
Absolutely.
And these kids, it's like, wham, they
Even
come in,
me.
they sign it,
At this age,
We all do,
kind of
yeah.
structure.
but they sign in and they're like, wham, homework, and I can't tell you, I mean, with Maximus, homework wasn't hard, but with Andy, I was like, oh, Lord.
We always have one, don't we?
homework. Yeah.
Yep.
And the
Yep.
fact that that's done and it's taken care of because they know that they get a stamp after, and then
they can go play.
Then they go play and go have fun. And really, how nice is it to pick up your kid? You've worked all day. It's the end of the day, and homework's done. You know what? Now this is time for family time. Have dinner. Talk about your day. So I really do love that we do that, and I love that the kids are. There's not a lot of kids that we have to be like, did you do your homework? I mean, there's a few, but
Sure.
they get it done, and they're, it's
For
so
a parent,
good.
I'm just,
oh
you
my
know
goodness.
that's huge.
Yeah.
To not have that struggle, to
my
not
God.
have to be the one to fight.
Absolutely.
That fight
Oh,
every
yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Huge.
worked in youth development for almost 20 years, and now I have a 5-year-old in kindergarten,
It's
and
called- it's called
we have to
payback.
do homework. And we're like, okay, now I
make her
see,
come to the
I
club.
understand on a new level.
Yeah.
I can't wait. She's a little older. She's doing her homework there.
I love it.
that.
Yeah.
What else? The other big thing that I think is a huge benefit that you guys offer, and it's not for everybody, but the program, the leadership program. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes,
Keystone.
yes, yeah. So for our teens, it's really important that they have more opportunities, leadership opportunities, more responsibility. Because with becoming a teen, you get more freedom. So they get special treatment. They get to go on special trips. But we want them to be involved in the club and the community, and completing their homework and giving back. So this year we had about 30 teens participate in the river rally. Get out and help clean up the Santa Clara River. We just had our haunted jailhouse at the sheriff's station, which is awesome because we really use Halloween to teach professional skills to our teens.
Really?
Our
How so?
teens, well, they are planning for 2 months on this project.
Ooh, you make
They
them do the
are
planning.
teens from all around Santa Clarita, from the Newhall Clubhouse and Canyon Country. They meet regularly. They have to vote on simple things like who's going to be in charge of which room,
boy.
what the theme is, and then they have arguments about, well, this room's supposed to be this, and well, the budget is, well, you can't spend that. That's from our budget, and it's
Yeah.
it's
That's
and
wonderful,
it's
though.
brilliant. Yeah. So they're learning to project plan. They're learning to collaborate. They're working with kids with different opinions. They have to communicate. They have to compromise. And then we go in
Life
on Saturday.
skills.
Yeah, life skills. Then we
Yes.
go in on Saturday and we have to execute. We have a time. We have a deadline. We have to get it done that day because on Sunday from 11 to 4 during the Halloween carnival, the people are coming through to get scared, and it's leveraging fun to teach these important skills, which you hear more and more from CEOs, business leaders, that the upcoming workforce, they don't have those soft skills, those professional skills to communicate, to problem solve and
the
work
time management and
independently.
getting it going.
Huge
Oh,
time
God,
management.
time
Huge,
management.
huge,
Yeah.
yeah.
And by the way, it was scary. Not my cup of tea. I'm like, I'm fine. I'm totally good. And I remember like 3 times going, that's enough. That's enough.
Yep.
Wait
And
till
then-
they finish the new station and you guys have
I
more room to
know.
focus
I
on.
know.
It's gonna be
Ooh.
amazing.
Yeah.
I
Wow.
drive. I haven't been here in a couple weeks. I have to drive over and see how all these new developments are coming
Yeah,
along.
yeah, it's slowly
Oh,
coming along.
Exciting. Listen, we're talking with the Boys and Girls Club. We've got about 2 more minutes. Anything else program-wise or we want to talk about, let our listeners know?
Yeah, so we have our Thanksgiving dinners coming up for our families. So at each clubhouse, we'll have a special dinner. And for some of our families, it's the one time that they get to really get together and break bread with their family and community. We provide the food, and then we'll be having our holiday toy drives and Santa visits, and just making the holidays really awesome, special for our club kids, for our families.
Love
And
that. I have to ask, I know in the next segment we're going to talk about Festival of Trees. That is your big fundraiser. is there, and I'm sure some of the money raised goes to help support these other efforts. Is there a way on your website? I know I know the answer, but is there a way on your website that someone who maybe is not going to Festival of Trees or the gala, that they could make a donation to support the Thanksgiving dinners or any of these other things?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. On our website, www.scvbgc.org, you can find all the information there. There's a portal to make a donation, to sign up for our Impact newsletter, and stay informed and involved with the club. We'll be having some tours coming up of the club, so if you've never been to the clubhouse,
Good time.
just get on our email list. We'll let you know about when the tours are coming. You can see firsthand the impact that we're making and hear from some of the kids how much fun they're having at the club.
Wonderful. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We've been in conversation with the Boys and Girls Club. We are going to take a break and come back and talk about my favorite event of the year, Festival of Trees. We're here on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. Don't go away.
Healthcare can be difficult if you're underinsured or have Medi-Cal. Samuel Dixon Family Health Center can help. Services are available on a sliding fee schedule. The mission of the Samuel Dixon Family Health Center is to give the Santa Clarita Valley access to affordable, quality primary care. There are 3 locations to serve you: Canyon Country, Newhall, and Valverde. Go to sdfhc.org for more information and to find the location most convenient for you.
The Art Gallery of Santa Clarita Artists Association, located in downtown Newhall on 6th Street between Railroad and Main, features local members' original artwork with changing exhibits every 2 months. Purchase affordable art for your home or as gifts. Open Friday through Sunday or by appointment. Artists wishing to join the SCAA can visit santaclaritaartist.org, come to our free monthly meetings at Barnes & Noble, or stop by the gallery. For upcoming shows, check us out at santaclaritaartist.org. We make visual art visible.
AV Equipment Rentals is your local rental store. No matter how big or small your home project is, AV Equipment Rental has the tool you need to do the job right. From painting to plumbing, landscaping to automotive, their knowledgeable staff will make sure you get the right tool for the right price. In fact, they'll even help you load it in your car. I bet you didn't know they have propane to fill up your barbecue tank with no minimum quantity. With a large supply of tools and a helpful and professional staff, the hometown service attitude, AV Equipment Rental is your local Santa Clarita rental authority. Stop by AV Equipment Rentals today on Railroad Avenue in Newhall.
We all know sometimes people lose their way. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, the Way Out Recovery SCV may have the answers you've been waiting for. The Way Out is the premier intensive outpatient treatment center serving Santa Clarita. Asking for help is the first step. Call The Way Out today, 661-296-4444. That's 296-4444 for a private free assessment. The Way Out is an accredited, affordable outpatient program that accepts most insurance. Call us at 661-296-4444 or check us out online at thewayoutrecoveryscv.com. Quit battling with yourself. Ask The Way Out for help today.
The following is sponsored programming and does not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of KHTS or its ownership.
This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with
We are back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I am Janice Murray, and we're here by way of KHTS Radio. We're on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. We have been talking with the Boys and Girls Club, Anne Marie Bjorkman and Matthew Nelson. You guys bring me joy just to get to talk about this event. I'm so excited. Festival of Trees. This year it is... the gala is November 22nd, starts at 6 p.m. The community festival days, as you so joyfully described it, that is the 23rd and 24th of November. Tell our listeners all about it, because I mean, this seems like this year it's going to be really, really exciting. And I know I say that every year, but we've got some changes.
This year, we have some huge changes.
Huge changes.
We used to be at the aquatic center, and the city was awesome and let us be there,
and it worked really well.
It did, and they were gracious and so helpful. They were amazing. But we kind of, we're kind of switching it up this year, big time. We're going to be at Westfield, and Westfield really stepped up.
Good.
They were
should.
like, what can we do, and what we want to do this, and Matt and I are just like kids, like, really tell me more. We're so excited.
Well, they know he's going to bring more foot traffic to them.
But,
It's about time they get on board with us.
Getting on board is an understatement.
Love
they're
it.
just amazing. So we're actually going to have our gala in the canyon. So our fancy part of it, it's in the canyon. And if like we're all,
been there.
Sears is gone now.
Yes.
So we're kind of taking out that whole back area, not of Sears, but in between, and some empty stores in there. And that's where we're actually decorating right now. You can go by the mall and see the trees. And I just told Matt, our youngest Maximus and I were there last night. And even as an 18-year-old boy saying, oh my gosh, look at the trees this year, And I love the fact that you're right. Every year there's only room for improvement. And I'm telling you, this year I am super, super proud. I'm really excited.
Well, as a decorator, I am sure the people who are into Christmas start early. Like last year, right after your event, I'm sure they started collecting. And every year there's different types of ornaments and different, and the themes are just, how you can dress up Christmas and a Christmas tree is just endless.
Amazing.
So I am so excited for you guys because I am sure it is just going to be a step above what it's been in the past. Tell me a little bit about some of the trees or some of the packages that are going with the trees if you can.
Well, we've got we're still kind of getting things together, but we've got some there's one of the chairs we got, this beautiful red gorgeous chair that's going to be with this over the top amazing red tree.
Ooh.
Just things like that
color.
we're putting together. Yeah, and we're still I don't want to talk about too much what we got because we do want it to kind of be a surprise and stuff, but when it gets closer, Matt and I are going to be making some videos. We do our silly videos on Facebook.
I remember them from
which
last
we
year.
really
I love.
And I'm telling you, just last night I was just so excited when I got home and I was talking to Mike. I'm like, you are not going to believe it this year. And he goes, did you take pictures? I'm like, no.
You have to come. You have to come.
You got to come and see it, babe, because every picture we took, it didn't do it justice.
Of course
not one thing.
Now the trees will stay in that area.
Yeah, we don't have to box
you don't have
them up
to
and go.
move
We're
them.
gonna roll them out.
Love
They'll
it.
be in that,
Love it.
that common space right in front of Sears.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Yeah, so Santa's photos will be there.
The gala itself and the auction will be in the
canyon.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
that's nice because if you've never been, that's an amazing venue. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
But then the overflow where the trees will be for display will be out in that kind of seating area outside of the canyon.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah, there's some really cool, classic country kind of Christmas trees, really beautiful. There's one really cool one that all the guys are checking out. It's perfect for the garage. Comes with tools.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
Yeah, the man tree.
Okay, I always have to ask our friends over at that place, the fun place, the amusement place.
Oh yeah, the local thrill ride.
We don't know what they're doing yet.
Six Flags is always they're like always the secret tree. Come on.
They have,
but they're in.
They do have a new ride coming out.
Yeah.
So
Ooh.
West Coast Racers. So it might be tied into that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
think? And then the other end of that is the high schools. Have they joined in the fun?
Yes, they actually been coming picking up their trees and such. And
are we doing tabletops?
They do the tabletops.
Yes,
So all the local high
So
schools.
there's a tree for
ASPs.
everybody.
there's
every home.
we have one tree that's, of course, Matt was super excited about. We have a Stranger Things tree.
Oh, good.
I know, and it's funny because I
He's a
was
zombie nerd.
I'm telling you,
Matt?
it was so crazy because
But that's huge right now.
I'm not a creative put things together, and I'm just like, boy, I did not
Did
get
you
the.
appreciate though? Can't you just
I'm
appreciate the
so
art that it is?
amazing.
Yep.
I remember the very first year, like I said, in 2007 when I chaired it, and they just some of the stuff. Six Flags, I think that year did the tree that had a chest with animatronics and the characters. I mean, the things that they think these people are like. Obviously, the engineers there are helping do that, but the decorators.
Right.
Oh, our
Just
we got a whole.
Oh my heavens!
So great.
Whole
So
bunch
great.
I
of
love that
people,
some of
brand
these
new.
people just
Yeah.
live
Yep.
for how you can decorate a
We have a
Christmas
designer
tree.
that was like, "Oh, I keep a Christmas tree up all year in my house."
Why
and,
not?
And I was like, "This,
Why not?
huh? Like, okay,
just
but
change it out for
own.
the seasons.
You know,
know,
I was like, that is so crazy.
I remember the
think
first year they did the
Mhm.
wine. It was a wood tree with wine bottles.
Oh, yeah.
Or the upside down tree. I mean, every year there's an
You never
opportunity
know.
to throw a little twist in there and make it bigger and better.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And this is the year.
This is the
Yep.
year. I'm saying this is
Yep.
the year. And
Loving
just
that.
this change of venue too. We're so excited.
should
I mean,
be.
we're a little nervous, logistic. Like we're like, oh Lord, we haven't done this before, but we're so excited, and it's
Yeah.
it's neat to
Different, but
change
that's gonna
it.
help make
Yeah.
it. You got to keep it fresh.
Oh, wait, this
what
is
year
keeping
is
it
this for
fresh.
Festival of Trees?
22nd.
Yeah, 22nd.
Not
Yes.
even.
Yeah,
Yes.
22nd.
It's been that
Can you
long?
believe it?
No, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, it's not that long.
Yes, it's 22nd.
Okay,
I
I'm
just
bad
saw it
at
on the
math.
flyer.
Patrick, get
No, no, no,
his
no,
calculator.
no, no, no.
I'm terrible.
That's
No.
first draft flyers. No, yeah, no, because we started. So what we did is when we opened our Sierra Vista clubhouse in Canyon Country, we went from a small facility to a full service.
Right.
So we brought in the Festival of Trees to support that because our budget grew significantly,
Right.
and so we've always had our auction in June, but now we need another event to gain revenue and support. So that opened in 2003. So that's around
Okay.
then when we started.
Okay.
So
Okay.
17th year, yeah.
Why
But
did I say 22nd?
well, you did. That's the
Okay,
yeah.
I did see
no,
it. Okay,
yeah.
it took that
Come
much
on,
It
planning
did.
I'm not
to
really
get-
Yeah,
I'm not good
it's
at math.
a-
We all
it's
know
an
that,
error,
so,
yeah.
We didn't have STEM
Yeah.
when we were
No.
in high school. No.
Yeah, but yeah, it's awesome. So some people are probably, what are they talking about? So there's about 40 large Christmas trees, 6 to 9 feet tall, that are all available for auction to be purchased through at the gala primarily, which is the Friday night.
Right.
Those tickets are $100 to go
Thank
to
you.
that, or
Thank
you
you.
can purchase a table, sponsor an area, get a table. Those start at $1,500, and all of that information, of course, is online at our website www.scvbgc.org.
Thank you.
As well, we'll have about 30 tabletop trees. Those are about 3 foot tall and
Perfect for apartments or condo living.
Right.
In the
Right.
kitchen, in the living room, in the bathroom, in the
One
guest
everywhere.
room.
the dorm room.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, if you have if you have a couple big trees and you just want to get another tree because you love Christmas so much, this might be the
really
tree
want
for
that
you.
pink tree, but it doesn't go with your decor. You can
Yeah.
have the-
Mhm.
Right.
It might go
Remember
great in
my
that
daughters,
other corner.
First year they had a pink tree, they were like, "Oh my God, we want."
Yep.
Yes.
And then we have gingerbread houses. So
Thank you. I was scared to ask because I know
gingerbread
people
house-
love that, but
Talk
They
about
are
very neat.
Where
Yeah.
will they
so
One
great.
of the rooms. One of the
So
side
there's
stores.
a Westfield's providing space for us. There's a couple of empty stores,
On
so
that
we're
end?
going to be
Yeah,
using
by
that.
Sears.
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when we talk about stepping it up, really, Westfield is
Really.
Yeah.
Love
they are
And they just remodeled,
I was
so
just
it's all
gonna
real
say they
nice
finished
in
it. They
there.
remodeled pretty
Yep.
much.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow, you
and
guys.
it does look great. You know, it really
Yes,
looks.
it
It
does.
pops in
beautiful.
there. I was
Yep.
there yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so excited. Gingerbread houses are back.
Yeah,
Yep.
and we're actually going to do wreaths this year. We were.
Yep,
We're
we're gonna
gonna
sell some
do
wreaths
some
as
wreaths
well.
this year.
I bought
and-
my twin sister a wreath for her door one year because
Yeah, I'm
it
excited
was the
about
thing
that.
to do.
Yeah.
And I think you had wreaths and a swag or something that it was just a cute little package. And
Yeah.
yes, this is the time to come out, get in the holiday spirit. Yes, it is before Thanksgiving, and some people don't like to push their holidays. I know, but this is an exciting time of year for all of us here, and what a better way to get started on your,
Yep.
getting in the mood, getting
Yep.
the family together, and creating memories and,
Actually,
traditions.
in buying your tree and having it delivered.
Hello.
I don't know how much easier, and it's completely
Mm-hmm.
decorated. I mean, if that doesn't say Christmas doesn't say hurry
I
up. and
know.
let's, you know,
Boy, I miss
love
those
it.
years. We
Yep.
years. I think we bought like 5 different trees for
Yeah.
Festival of Trees events, and that was the fun of it. That
Yeah.
you didn't have to sit there
I-
and decorate. Everything is all wired on. They're on
Uh-huh.
rollers.
It's
and
on rollers.
You don't have to worry about it gets delivered
Yep.
and fluffed and.
Oh,
It's perfect.
Yep.
I'm my tree that I got not last year before. I'll have that now. We're gonna do that in the kitchen, and then we were doing a beach tree this year.
Oh, very
And
cool.
Maximus goes, Mom, tell Dad that's what we want. I'm like, okay. So that's gonna be in the living room now. So I'm like, all right, babe.
So I have to clarify.
Yes.
You said that Friday night at the gala, the trees that are 6 to 9 feet are available for auction. Is that live or bid board live?
Yes, so we have a live auction at the gala, and about 23 of the trees are paired with really cool items like sporting event tickets.
That's what I'm
the
talking
beach
about.
theme comes with a beach cruiser, surfboard,
He just wants to
different
take
items. Yeah,
I know. I'm taking it.
I know.
yeah, Marie's on it. Marie's on it. So that'll be during the live auction at the gala. But there's also a silent auction going on. So the tabletop trees trees, the gingerbread houses, and some of the larger trees that aren't paired with items, well, some may be, those are silent auction throughout the weekend, and that'll close Sunday at 5.
Wonderful.
Yeah, and some of them have buy it now price, so they may go Friday night. Somebody may be willing to pay that full price and just take it home
just
then.
take it home.
Okay.
But yeah, well, we'll keep it on display throughout the week.
Understood.
But on Monday, people will start picking things up. So it's really great. So there's a couple ways to get involved. So you can come to the gala, and that's awesome, great, fun night out, date night, great for the company. Or you could come on Saturday and Sunday. It's only $8 for general admission, $5 for children. So it's great for the family.
8
You can bring,
and 5.
yeah. So for
You guys know how to
under
keep
$30,
things
you can bring the
affordable.
family and get spend a couple hours, and we'll also have entertainment throughout the weekend, Saturday, Sunday. So we have several of the local dance studios and schools coming, and they'll be performing throughout the weekend. And then on Saturday night, we have a really, really cool family event. It's the Holiday Hocus Pocus.
Yes,
Yes.
magic presented
Magic
by some of
show.
our local wonderful magicians.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Boys and Girls Club at its best. Absolutely. I'm sorry. I know June auction is the big June auction, and it has been the event of the year for years, the biggest auction. But Festival of Trees, something for everybody. This is a family-friendly event. This, to me,
it's a feel
It
good.
is.
It's
a
a
feel
real
good. That's why I say
feel
you guys got the
good.
best nonprofit because everything you do is fun and family and
Feel good.
friendly and
Yeah.
yeah. So we want everybody to come. Again, tickets are on sale right now
Yes.
for the gala. $100
for the gala.
per. That is Friday, November 22nd, 6 p.m. at the Canyon.
Yes.
That's going to be cool.
Yes.
And then the 23rd and 24th is your community festival days, open to the public.
And just you pay at the door for
Pay
those.
at the door. That's $8 for adults, $5 for children.
Yes.
What time of day is that? Mall hours?
10 to 6,
10 to
Saturday and Sunday.
10 to 6. Okay. And then the trees that are available for auction Friday evening, the closeout will be Sunday. The ones that haven't sold in the live auction,
Right.
the bid board trees will be on display, available to still bid on until Sunday. They close out at 5.
5, that's right.
So you got an amazing opportunity to get your house already decorated, get that
That's
beautiful
right.
one of a
Yeah.
kind,
Yeah.
one of a kind Christmas tree, and some amazing things to go along with it if you're lucky. Right?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Gingerbread houses.
Gingerbread houses.
Tabletop
I love those.
trees.
I
I
know.
love
I'm
wreaths,
so excited.
I
Christmas
know,
trees.
I know. That's where I think the creativity just runs amok.
Yeah.
Because, okay, in a good way, I mean that in a good way, because think of all the thousands of different kinds of candies that you can use to decorate a gingerbread house.
Yep.
And then people pair it with, like, I remember Frozen was huge one
What
year.
about the
Yep.
Taj Mahal?
Yep.
one year?
Frozen 2's coming
Frozen
out. So
2's
we know
coming out,
how
so there's
Frozen.
going to be a
Yep.
Frozen one.
And the
And
beach themes.
the beach
and
is
the,
always amazing.
Yeah, you know, when we've bought many a gingerbread kits with the
I
kids,
know.
and we're like, and I'm
Never
thinking
looked
this
like
is
that.
amazing, and you're like this, wow. When
the
God
walls
was
stay up.
passing out all those special, you know,
The
things,
kids,
traits
this-
for people, I did
we
not.
missed that.
I got
I
a
know.
cleaning trait. That's it. I'm a good cleaner, and that's it.
Yo,
That's all I got.
That's a handy one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, these gingerbread houses don't look like they just survived the big one. Yeah. They're beautiful.
No, they are always beautiful. And I don't know who you've got decorating them this year, but my hat's off to tree decorators, the gingerbread house decorators. You know what? I just can appreciate that kind of creativity. And thank God that they are paired with the Boys and Girls Club, and they have a heart for doing this, you know. And I know it takes a lot of hands to pull off this event. Is there still opportunities? I know you use the kids from the club to do some of the help. But is there opportunity for anybody to volunteer at any of these events?
Yeah, you could also, through our website, the Festival of Trees page has the information about volunteering. What's interesting is this year, being at Westfield, our volunteer needs aren't quite as big as they were in the past.
Which is good.
Because
Good.
we're not transforming a gym and
Yes.
Empty
And
rooms
having to
into
do drape and pipe and drape.
yeah, and
all
cover
that.
the
cover the
floors.
floors,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or put out tables. A lot of it's
Matt's very
included throughout.
glad about not covering
sure.
the floors.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
back is very happy.
Yes.
Aw. Again, we are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We've been talking with the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley, 2 locations, Newhall and Canyon Country. And we've been talking about the Festival of Trees event. Get your tickets now. This is the not-to-be-missed event of the season. We are going to take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap up our show with the Boys and Girls Club on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220.
What if you could wake up without the burden of owing over $10,000 in taxes to the IRS or state? Call the trusted name in tax resolution, Anthem Tax Services, 866-630-2694. With over 30 years of experience in tax preparation and tax law, we are ready to negotiate your tax debt and reach a settlement that makes sense for you.
Anthem saved me nearly $17,000 and settled my debt with the IRS for just $100.
Call 866-630-2694. We are the only company that is confident enough in our services to offer a 100% money-back guarantee if we can't put you in a better position than where you started. All you need to do is call for a free consultation. 866-630-2694. You may even qualify to save up to 99% off your tax debt. Call Anthem today and we'll also take care of your tax case study for free, saving you hundreds of dollars. 866-630-2694. 866-630-2694.
Our trash has got to go somewhere, and Chiquita Canyon Landfill is helping make the Santa Clarita Valley a little greener. Our local landfill creates clean energy from our waste disposal to power 10,000 homes each year. With their 9.2 megawatt clean energy facility harnessing the landfill's methane gas, you can feel good that the waste from your home in the SCV is helping create a clean energy source. Chiquita Canyon Landfill is our partner in sustainable living.
Chiquita Canyon is helping lead the way to a greener future.
Hi, Kirk Stinson here with Plumbing by Kirk, your hometown plumber, here to let you know that it's sometimes more cost-effective to have Plumbing by Kirk fix it than to have your husband wrestle with those plumbing problems. And if you play your cards right, you might not have to let him know that we were even there. We invite you to visit our website for free plumbing advice at plumbingbykirk.com or give us a call, 263-6519. That's 263-6519.
My dad is the best plumber ever. Plumbing by Kirk.
The best live theater can be found right here in the Santa Clarita Valley. The Canyon Theater Guild has been entertaining audiences for decades with top quality musicals and plays. Located on Main Street in Old Town Newhall, CTG also offers workshops for the young actor in your family. For more information, call the box office at 799-2702 or go online to canyontheater.org.
The following is sponsored programming and does not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of KHTS or its ownership.
This is the Nonprofit Spotlight Show with...
We are back on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show. I'm Janice Murray. I'm grinning, I'm cheesing. I'm having so much fun here with the Boys and Girls Club of Santa Clarita Valley. We are here on the Nonprofit Spotlight Show, which is brought to you by KHTS Radio. We're on your hometown station, 98.1 FM and AM 1220. And we have been talking about the big event of the season, that is Festival of Trees. Anne-Marie Bjorkman, Matthew Nelson. Anne-Marie has just been like, beat me up over here about one thing. Most important.
The most important thing is get your tickets early. We will not be holding any tickets. We just can't.
Well, you're at the Canyon this year, so there's a set amount of seating.
We have a set amount of seating, and
not
you know,
like at the warehouse.
Sometimes, you know, in the past we've been like, you know, like kind of holding tickets. I can't do it anymore. We just can't, because you know what? If you don't get your tickets, you don't get your tickets.
If you're a real friend, you'll go ahead
do it early
and
and not give us gray hair
the week before. Don't give her anything more to stress over. Get your tickets now.
Allie in the club she just does not. That poor girl. She cannot handle any stress. We got her running ragged.
We didn't give her number out yet, did we? No.
Yeah. So we really. I'm stressing to people. You know, this event sells out. So please get your tickets early. And especially, you know, some people, they want a table and then we might not be able to get them a table. So it's really important. So that's my biggest thing that I want to stress.
And I know you briefly mentioned table sponsorship somewhere around 1,500. Are there still tables available?
We have just a few left.
Just a few left. So do not wait. If your company wants to get together, if you as a company owner want to grace your employees with some fun for the holidays. This would be a great way to, if you're not going to do a big holiday party at your office, this would be a great
We've
idea.
actually had someone do it. That was their holiday party, and I'm like,
let
they
you
had
guys do all the setup and clean up.
I was like, you guys are having way too much fun. Like, what's going on?
I know.
Yeah.
This is a great event. And then if you can't make the gala, or if you have little ones, because this is an alcohol and libations kind of festivity.
Just the gala night.
Yeah. And dress up funny affair, so no children. If you want to bring the kids and show them, how to kick off the season, the 23rd and 24th, that's the community festival days in that courtyard area inside in front of the Canyon and Sears.
Yep.
And in a few of those empty storefronts, there will be the gingerbread houses, the tabletop trees, the trees to be perused, and some still to be available for purchase.
And Santa. Don't forget Santa.
Oh, my gosh.
goodness.
It wouldn't be Christmas. You didn't have the fat guy there.
Santa's.
I love it. Santa's always good. Good fun.
Santa's going to be there.
Can the kids take pictures with him?
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've been to a mall when we used to do the show at the other end of the mall.
Yeah.
And Santa or the Easter Bunny, they would take over the spot in front of the kiosk there. I haven't been in a while, so I don't know if Santa is going to let us go take pictures and do the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Loving it. Anything else important about the gala or about the Boys and Girls Club here in Santa Clarita that we want our listeners to know? I didn't ask, but I should as a parent. Is membership an annual? I got to start in January and it ends in December, or can you join at any time? Is that a weird question?
So starting in October, you sign up. It rolls over to the next year.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they sign up right now, it'll cover all of 2020.
Nice. Okay. And at $60 a year for the first kid, you cannot beat that. For all that they're getting, for some love, attention, some life skills that they're learning, the guidance, the homework help, the interaction with the leagues and the games and the sports and all those amazing things that'll keep your kids off the computer and off the phone and off the game box or whatever you call those things.
Right.
Just keep them busy.
Yes.
Just keep them
busy, learning, having fun, being healthy,
making friends, and learning to get
connecting
along
really
with
great,
other people.
Caring adults.
One thing I love is that a lot of this learning that we do, it's fun. So they don't get that
I
they're
know.
like, you know what I mean? They think like, oh, this is a lot of fun. We're like, oh, we just taught you time management. We just taught you. Like we're teaching them all these things, and they're just thinking they're hanging out with their buddies, having a great time. I'm like, exactly.
And what the best way, the most effective way.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys do an amazing job, really. And I know this year, Boys and Girls Club is going to be bringing in a ton of money with the Festival of Trees event. That money goes to support what kinds of things at the club?
It stays right here to support our two clubhouses here in Santa Clarita.
Wonderful.
So it supports our homework program, our teen leadership programs, and we have a new art program in Canyon Country we opened this year. So it'll keep that running throughout the beginning of next year. And these funds are critical for us to be able to continue to deliver those programs and keep the costs low. We don't want to have to raise the membership fees, and because any barrier to keep a kid who needs to be here. We have kids from all kinds of backgrounds, and it's the best program in town for our youth.
Wonderful.
And we run 12 months out of the year we operate. In fact,
5 days a week.
And in fact, when in the last couple of weeks with the fires and the smoke, some of the schools have closed, so we've actually extended our hours. We've been open early so that families still need to work, can't not all of our parents can take the time off or have a support system for their kids when
that was a
school's
blessing,
out.
I'm sure, to a lot of families.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so
and now with the bigger clubhouse, you can do that. You've got room to and a wonderful staff. You guys have an amazing staff at both of those clubhouses, and you're able to do those kinds of things when the community really needs it.
Yeah, they are so passionate. Our youth development professionals, they are there because they are passionate about making an impact and being mentors for these kids and to see them grow. I mean, I've worked there 16 years, so I've seen kids just go all the way from 7 up through high school, up through college, and starting their own families. And it's amazing. We've been around 51 years, so
51 years.
We want to be here another 50. So.
Wow! And the Boys and Girls Clubs in every state. Everywhere I travel, I see one or more than one.
There's over 4,000 clubhouses across the country.
I love seeing the clubs all over,
and they're also very different depending on where you travel. Yes,
but I do love that everything that we raise, everything that we do here, just stays
Yes.
here.
And you don't know
So-
how many people call and ask about that.
A lot of,
That's
yeah, a
important
lot
to
of
a lot
people,
of
and
who
I
make
don't.
donations and support
And
you.
we have great alumni who are great spokespersons for the club.
yes, you
And,
do.
you know, you might
Big
hear about
names
some
and-
big donations for clubs. That gets divided up across all those 4,000 clubs.
Oh.
So if you hear about a big donation at the national level, we're getting some of that support. But to keep operating locally, we have to depend on local support. And
Sure.
that's what Festival of Trees is all about.
And you guys have an amazing group of followers, and it's not just the parents and the families, it's community members and people, organizations, other nonprofits that help support you, and that's, I think, part of the lifeblood. If you didn't have some of that, you know, it'd be difficult to do what you do.
Absolutely.
So you guys do a very, very good job of partnering with the city and with some of the other nonprofits, and you maximize those efforts to get the most out of everybody's.
I think that people who are around Santa Clarita, you understand that one of the things that makes this community great is the Boys and Girls Club. I mean, go back to 1968. It was the Boys Club of Newhall Saugus, 20 years before we were a city.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And we always
1960
allowed girls, but the name was
1968.
1968.
I was 8.
Yeah,
Oh.
can you believe that?
Yeah.
We've been around that long. And so if you think about what makes Santa Clarita great, is all these kids, they've always had a place to go. They've always had a place, and those kids who need it the most, you know, whether families are in transition or struggling with jobs or single parents or families who have everything they need, but
or families, moms who
get
who
involved
have
and
more
do
than
something.
2 and can't manage all that on their own.
And they just need somewhere, the kids need somewhere safe,
Absolutely.
secure, and somewhere that they feel loved, and somewhere that they're guided in the right way, and have mentors that really do care. I mean, this is, you know, these kids are very much loved and cared for. And I mean, I love seeing when they're coming in and they're just so excited. They're like run in. You're like, whoa.
Well, again, it's a fun place.
And I love that. And I love they're coming in the office, you know, buttering me up for candy. And,
oh, boy.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They're just, everybody, that's one thing I love. Even a while ago, Mike was saying, like, he goes, I can tell the days that you work with the kids and the days that you don't. And sometimes I just take my computer and I just go sit outside with them or in the clubhouse, and they're just chatty catties, and it's fun.
You miss when yours were little.
Oh, I
Max
super
is 18
do.
now,
Yeah,
so.
I do get my kid fix there.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. It's a good thing.
It is. It feels good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, Festival of Trees, the 3 days, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, that's a feel-good weekend for anybody who, you know, if you're not big on celebrating Christmas, you got to come to this event, because
the whole
you
holiday
will. That's
season,
the whole
you know?
holiday
Yeah.
season. You will absolutely change your mind about Christmas.
You know what?
What?
We didn't mention Jingle Jam.
Oh my goodness! What is that?
Yeah. So, okay. So
we talked about
there's so
magic.
much. There's
Magic
so
did-
much going on with this
Wait,
event.
when is Magic? Just so I make a note of it.
That is Saturday the 23rd.
Okay, it's on the 23rd.
At 6 o'clock.
At the Canyon as well?
That's going to be in the more of the common space.
Okay.
But tickets for that are separate, $10.
$10.
You can buy those online in advance.
Okay.
And then Thursday night, Westfield is having their grand reopening, or showing off their remodel, and we're tying in our Jingle Jam swing dance event to that. So it's a great event for couples to come out and dance, or somebody who just wants to get out there swing. You can be a beginner. There's going to be a lesson or advanced. And
Russ Evans, if you're listening, it's all you. Swing. That was the first Dancing with Our Stars. The first year I was the first dancer, and he was my instructor.
Oh, really?
We did swing.
Cool.
And I was just hooked. I love it.
Swing is so much
Swing
fun.
is so much fun.
So much fun.
Now, this is adult only, or anybody?
No, kids can come.
Kids can come and have some fun too.
Yep, it's also $10, and that's Thursday night. Right about 7 o'clock, we start that, and that's
again
a couple hours.
in that common area.
Yeah,
in
over
front
there
of
by
Sears.
Sears. Mhm,
Wonderful. Lots of fun stuff going on.
You can actually get a sneak peek. So if you can't make it in the weekend, come for the Jingle Jam. You get a little sneak peek of the event.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
About 4 minutes, you guys. That is a great idea. This is, again, I'm sorry, but I have to keep saying it. It is my favorite event. And I did cheat on you guys last year. I did go to some other city's event because one of my nonprofits, she's on the committee for their Festival of Trees.
Uh-huh.
Say it isn't so.
No, I can't tell you who, but I tell you what. My heart's in Santa Clarita.
Yeah.
That's all I must say. My heart's in Santa Clarita, and you guys you always outdo yourself. So this is, if you're going to put one on your list, please keep it local, do it, check it out. Get your ticket now, as Anne-Marie says.
Yes,
she
please
doesn't want
don't
to have
wait.
to come beat anybody up.
I can't. It's just,
And we don't want any more grays.
no, no more grays.
We got enough of those. It's going to be amazing.
It's amazing. We have so many awesome volunteers that have been designing trees already. We started in early October, actually.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
These designers, like, remember we talked about, we were saying that we couldn't believe, I'm like, where have these people been hiding? Like, how do they have these skills? And just yesterday, I met two that I haven't met before, and I introduced myself. And I'm just sitting there just going, how would you know to put this and this? And they were like, thank you so much for doing this. We love doing this.
Because it's an outlet for their creativity. Come on.
So, and I'm thinking, it's a Sunday afternoon. You should be like chilling on your couch right now, waiting, getting ready for your Monday.
They're true decorators.
And
they love it.
They were just so engulfed. Like, I had to excuse me. They're like, oh, in their own world, they're so into it. And I'm like, I'm just blown away.
It is an opportunity to see some really amazing, one-of-a-kind creations.
Definite one.
And to take them home.
Yeah.
And to take them home. Love that.
While supporting the kids.
And if you can't afford a tree, or if you already have a beautiful tree and you're looking for maybe a new wreath or some of that kind of decoration to freshen up the house, that'll be available as well. Always amazing and breathtaking is those gingerbread houses. That's kind of my favorite.
Right.
Really, the trees are the trees, but the detail
you know there's
on
going to be a
those,
Snoopy one.
and you
Nightmare
didn't
Before
know that they
Christmas.
could use gumdrops and Mike and Ike's to make a bridge or water or whatever it is. Oh my gosh.
But no, do not eat them. Do
No.
not eat them.
That's the only thing. Every year I wonder, can you spray something on them to
You
preserve
have to.
them?
I think they've got to.
Oh yeah, I
So
had
you
got.
can keep it next
I
year?
bought a My Little Pony one for my daughter. It must have been in her room for 7 months. and it
You
was
left it in her room?
was
I'd have been afraid.
No, he
It
said it
was
was
fine.
fine.
Okay.
You have to treat them with something.
bugs,
All right.
no.
But you know, one thing I forget, I think we haven't really talked about is
We got a minute.
is our kids' corner. So right where the gingerbread house is, we have this great thing for on Saturday and Sunday for the kids to come in. They make crafts.
Oh, cool.
They do Christmas
right.
stuff, and they decorate things. They can even decorate little gifts and stuff for their parents.
Perfect.
And it's really cool because talk about, when you talk about a family, tradition and a family event, so the parents are looking at this, but the kids really get excited and then they're working with other kids.
And our club teens are actually going to volunteer to help lead those activities.
Which
So
is
we integrate it with our program and what we're doing with the club members
Love
too.
it.
So.
You guys are amazing, and I'm getting the hook.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
thank you,
both
Janice.
for taking time out of your
Thank
day
you
to
so
come and
much.
share all this excitement. We are at the top of our hour, going to get you caught up with your national and international headlines. We're here on your hometown station.